Hi everyone, welcome back to RevCAD Design channel. Today now we are going to look on how we can make the assembling of this simple motion mechanism. Also you can call it as a simple robot to assemble and then do its animation, the motion simulation. As you can see, don't forget to subscribe so that you can learn how to do the assembling in order to obtain this kind of motion. Now let's start. Now we have this, so go to files as usual, new, go to assembling. Okay, here now you will be required to insert one component after the other. Let me start with this one. Open it. This one I can put it here. Yes, this one. Again, go to assembling, insert the components, another component, this one, open it. Then I can position this at this point. Now let us draw the mate. Select the mate and then choose this point here and this coincide, this one coincides, then okay. Also check this edge to be coincide with this edge here, this edge, then click OK. Yeah, as you can see now, this is able to move smoothly on this edge. Put it over here. Okay, go back again to insert the component, and then now let us look for this component. Open it. Of course, this one I can put it here. Then make sure that we see the axis of this, whole axis of this one. So I can come here and then enable the axis to see them, this one. Okay, so we'll see this axis. Then what to do, I will open, I'll go to mate, then I select this hole to coincide with this axis here, then click OK. So you can move this one upward and then select this face and this top sides, then make them to coincident. Click OK. Now you can turn off this axis. So this now is able to rotate. Is able now to rotate. So now I can position this to this point, as you see. Again, go back to insert the components, then select this one, then open it. Then I position it over here. So I will select the go to mate, open this, then coincidence with this one, click OK. Yeah, now as you see, this one over here, but when I rotate it, I select this face and this face here. no, undo, select this cycle and this cycle here, then make them to be concentric, then click OK. So as you can see, this has entered. So what next is to select the face, select this face and this face, then click to be coincident. As you see now, when I move this one, it also move. When I squeeze it, is then it move also. And this is the end point. And this is the end point. So I can rotate it up to this point here. Now go to this linear component pattern and then select Miller components. On Miller components, select this point and then the components to Miller. Miller plane, I deleted this one. Components to me, the Miller plane is the right side, this plane. But as you see, we are supposed to have the plane at this center here, the cycle. So came to this and then enable the plane views. Then you can see is this one. So the mirror plane is this plane from the, we have the plane within this component here, this plane or the sketch plane. Then component to Miller is this component here. Yeah, as you can see now, once you click this arrow, will just show you how it's going to appear. Let me try to add another component, this component. Sorry, let me go back here, then add another component. Then let us now visualize how it will appear. It will appear in this way. No, will appear in this way, but will not exactly meet the point. So we can ignore this. Go back. We can ignore this component, delete it, so that we can remain with this component only, and then click OK. Then click OK. So as you can see now, we have this component. So we can hide this plane now. Hide it, and then we can import another component, this one. Go to components, came to select this one, then open it. As you see, position it over here. Yeah. So this cycle is for this one, and this is for here. Now we can rotate this component. Go to move components, sorry, open it, then rotate the component. Component is this one. So we can rotate in such a way that it align with the respective cycles. This one, then click OK. Now let's mate them. Go to mate. Before, move this one upward. What to do, come to mirror here, then dissolve mirror the features. Yes, yeah. After this, now move this upward, then make the mate between this face. Delete this one, between this face and this top face. Yeah, click OK. Again, came to this edge here and this edge here, then make them coincident. Yes, now it's okay. Now you can finish by selecting this hole and this hole, then make them to be concentric. As you see now, when you move it, it moves. As you see, this one can move. It came to end, then you can squeeze them. As you see. Okay, now let us finish by adding pins in these holes. We add some pins. So insert, came to this small pin, open it. This is for these small holes. Then press it over here. Come to mate. Select this outer and this one. Then concentric, yes. Then select this top face to be coincident with that top face. Again, you can import. Insert again the component. Select the small pin. Open it. I'm going to place it over here so I can put it at this point. Then go to mate and select this and this one. Then click OK. So this and this must be coincident. Then click OK. Now let us move forward to these large holes. Insert the component, then this pin, place it here. Then select this circumference and this circumference. Go to mate. This is circumference and this circumference be concentric. Then select this top face and this face. Then click OK to make them coincidence. Come here again. Insert the component. Insert this pin. Open it. Then mate. Select this point and this one, then make them concentric. Then select the face and this face to be coincident. Then click OK. Let's finish up by inserting on this hole. Go to insert. Then I'm going to select this pin. Then let us put it over here. Then mate. Select this and this point. Make them to be concentric. Again, select this face and this top face to be coincident. Okay, now you are done the assembling. Now you have done the assembling. So what we are going to do now is to make the motion simulation of this simple structure. You can call it as a simple robot, so that we can have the motion, the backward and forward motion automatically. So what to do now, click on the motion start one. Now what you're going to do here is to add the motor. Motor will enable us to obtain the assisted motion. Select the motor. Come on the, make sure that this is the rotary motor here, because we're going to insert a motor at this point here now inside this one, so that when it rotates, these links will move the linear motion. So select the rotary motion, rotary motor, and then on the component or direction, after inserting the motor, as you can see now, is moving forward at the end. So but it does not moving at the backward, and this endpoint is the point which we place the components during assembling. So if maybe we put the components at this glitter angle like this one, maybe we squeeze this point, it means that this will be the end point of the motion of this. So first of all, go to setting and then change the number of frames per second, put 30 for smooth motion, then click OK. Let's now calculate. Yeah, now let us look. As you see now, it's moving smoothly. So you can add the speed here, open this, and then maybe take 2 times. So when you play it, as you see, the speed will increase. As you see, the speed will increase. Now, in order to simulate it in such a way that it will be moving forward and backward it automatically, what we are required to do is to come to motor, this, right click the motor, then edit feature. On this constant speed, put the oscillating, and then also oscillating, because this my animation here is taking 4 seconds, so I can put almost 1 hertz, the frequency 1 hertz. So when you take one, in order to have the 4 back and forward motions. So the degree, this the sine, this the graph, sinusoidal graph for sine, mean that my model here will start the movement from the 0 position. That's why the degree is 0. Is you can see from the graph here, the origin point is 0. So my model will start moving from its initial rest position. That wise. But when I change this, or maybe I put a value 1 as a 10 number, I mean that the motion will start at a point coming back to a rest position. So by enabling it to move just from initial position, which is 0, at 0 position, let me select this one and then calculate. Let's say increase the time duration here up to 60 seconds. Drag this point here up to this point 6, then calculate. As you see now, it's moving forward and backward, though it rests at this 5 seconds. It rests at 5 seconds. So after finishing this, we can, what next now, you can save the animation at this point here. Click save, then you can call by the name Let Me Rivet the Automation Robot. Then on the custom aspect ratio, select this format. This is very good. And also you can, on the servers type, select the MP4, this one. Then you can select the position or the location where you are going to save your model. On myself, I could choose the desktop here. Then I click save. Yes. Now we can play our model. Yeah, this one now, as you see, is now playing this way. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. For any inconvenience, you can just drop your comment.